Welcome to the Greg's Review Show today. Today we're going to talk about online scammers and romance relationships. Yes, online scammers and romance relationships. Thumbs up, like and share this video. Someone needs to hear this great message. Please support us on Cash App. That's GRC $mantrap. Any donation would be greatly help us with our channel. All of the money that you give us go back to helping our supporting our community. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's talk about some of these dating scammers things and what's going on. So let's get into it. Let's talk about this message. Here we go.
Troubling trend. Online scammers are luring people with the promise of love and then cleaning out their bank accounts with what seems to be investment advice. And this is not just a few isolated cases. A recent report by the FBI found that victims reported losing $3.3 billion last year. That's more than double the amount reported in 2021. Kevin Collier covers cybersecurity, privacy, and technology policy for NBC News. And he also just recently published original reporting on this issue. And he joins us now with more. Kevin, happy 4th. Thank you so much for being with us on a holiday morning. Let's jump right in here. How serious a problem is this?
It's overwhelming. I mean, like you mentioned, 3.4 billion, and that's just what people have reported to the FBI. You know, the likely true numbers are much higher than that. And it's the combination of victims have lost everything they have, and that they realize they've been taken for a ride, and that they've lost what they thought was a romantic partner is driving them to self-harm in many cases, unfortunately. The AARP told me that they are referring people to the National Suicide Prevention Hotline almost daily. It's an epidemic.
In your story, you also write about, in addition to the aspect of self-harm and some of these just devastating impacts beyond just financial, you also write about the fact that these are getting a lot more complex, harder to spot. I know each is different, but can you walk us through what something like this might kind of typically look like, or some of the hallmarks of these scams?
Yeah, it almost sounds a little funny, but it's a combination of, first they have to gain your trust, and often that is like a romantic partner. You start there's an attractive person starts messaging you, wants to switch to Telegram because that's a more unmoderated messaging platform, and then we'll kind of fatten you up for months with just kind of a personal relationship, somebody you talk with every day, often romantic. But then they will casually drop that, I've been making a lot of money investing in these complicated crypto scams. Maybe you didn't get in on Bitcoin early, but you can get in on this. And they will send you an app, and you can watch your money grow. And in many cases, even pull out small amounts. You'll donate $5,000 or invest $5,000, and then you can pull out $7,000. But then once you're kind of hooked, you're investing hundreds of thousands. And then you cannot pull it out. And victims often only realize that they've been had once they've given up absolutely everything, their 401ks, they've taken out loans on their houses, stuff like that.
Oh my goodness, just heartbreaking. Those sound like some of the red flags. Tell us if there's anything else specific to be on the lookout for, maybe on the early end. And then what can be done here? I mean, can you call police for help with this? What can law enforcement do to help these victims?
Most people probably should call law enforcement, but they should be aware that there are recoveries, but they're rare. There are third-party companies that you can hire to track this down, but most law enforcement I've spoken with say that they don't have any tools we don't have. And often a lot of those companies are also scams. So people will pull out even more money, take more loans out to chase these kind of faulty recovery methods. You can alert the FBI, but a lot of people complain that unless you've lost a substantial amount, the FBI doesn't take up your case, in part because these are so common, they don't have the bandwidth for it.
Kevin, fantastic reporting. Really, your article is fantastic. We appreciate you again joining us on a holiday. And because you mentioned that aspect of self-harm, we do want to say if you or anyone you know is struggling, please call or text the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988. Kevin, thanks again.
Well, fair use, fair use. Like I said, be careful out there, YouTubers. I thought I'd bring this video to let our YouTubers know that it's crazy out here. You got online scammers out here just taking advantage of our people, and it's real quick. We're going to look at another quick video real fast and see what they're talking about. So without fair use, let's look at this other video real fast. Let's see what they're talking about with this romance game.
All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you.
It's a new con that's cheating Canadians out of millions.
Well, it's stupid. We get into this kind of a scam.
Do you think you'll ever recover financially?
No.
Built on romance, friendship, and cryptocurrency.
These scammers, they play on the deepest human emotions.
We go overseas to uncover a shocking twist.
Some people have used the term cyber slave to describe what you were involved in. Were you ever worried for your life?
For real, absolutely.
This is your marketplace. We're burning the midnight oil because we are in the middle of what looks to be a scam.
Oh, she has sent a couple selfies. This is the first one.
A new type of fraud that can start with a random message on social media from someone looking for romance or friendship.
So she said this is a beach that she went to over the weekend.
My colleague Katie is contacted out of the blue by a woman calling herself Joya. The pictures she sends could be fake, but the scam she's setting up is very real.
So, couple of weeks, many messages, building this relationship. You're friends with her now.
A little bit.
Joya says she lives in Singapore, 12 hours ahead of us, and along with shopping, likes to invest in cryptocurrency.
Many people are involved in it, making profits every day.
Are you saying you made over $20,000 in 24 hours? That does not seem possible.
Now she's offering to help us make money too, and wants us to download an app to get it going.
Right. Shall we go for it?
Let's do it.
Right.
Our research tells us Joya is likely trying to empty our bank account.
So I downloaded the app.
Before the night is through, we'll be calling her up and calling her out.
Hey, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
She's responding.
But our investigation begins here, in Bangkok, Thailand, with a former scammer we're calling John. He's worried he might be in danger by speaking out, so we've agreed to hide his identity.
Did you ever feel bad for the people you were scamming?
Of course, I mean, it will be karma, right?
Karma will come around to you.
Yeah.
John worked for criminals who would target vulnerable people, including Canadians.
What were they asking you to do?
To create a fake profile to give the victim to trust I am the real person who really need to find a relationship.
They call it pig butchering. The goal, gain the victim's trust, then steal their money. It's exactly what happens to Stephanie Lynn of Edmonton.
$500,000 US on my life saving.
You attempted suicide.
Yeah. I feel I love this person a lot and I trusted him and I put all my money into the project that he wants me to do. And I can bear to lose him.
For Stephanie, it starts with a message on LinkedIn from a guy using the name Robin Murray.
I'm very cautious about these social media things, right? So if someone wanted to be a friend or connection from Facebook or Instagram, I would say what's their motive.
This seems like more of a professional connection, though she does find him attractive. What she doesn't know is that his photos are stolen from someone's social media. They move their messaging to WhatsApp and begin to connect. Stephanie is a retail manager in a high-end store. Robin says he's a marketing manager for a major airline. These early contacts are exciting.
I had never had someone call me honey, baby, that kind of stuff, right? It's very sweet. I feel emotionally attached with him.
It's all part of the pig butchering playbook, according to our former scammer, John.
How would you convince victims to invest?
Try to build the relationship and then try to ask him, the victim, invest this application, this website.
It's known as fattening the pig. Scammers build trust, then encourage small investments in cryptocurrency to make the victim think they've made easy money.
So he asked me to invest, right? And I say that I don't believe this kind of the investment because I heard a lot the story. And he said, you don't trust my love, okay? I'm very disappointed in you, blah,
Just
blah,
playing
blah.
on your emotions.
Yeah.
So
Robin shares this video, claiming it's where he and his colleagues make their millions with precisely timed transactions on crypto markets. Stephanie is soon cashing in RRSPs, converting dollars to Bitcoin as instructed, watching her money grow on crypto platforms that she has no idea are fake, set up, and run by the scammers.
Why did no one tell Michigan drivers about this new rule?
If you are currently insured, drive less than 50.
It looks on this platform like you're making money.
Yeah. At first,
That's $10,000. She says you can earn about 120 to 150 US dollars a day. Before we do, we ask for a video call. Instead, Joe Ya responds with a voice message.
Of course, we can talk on the phone at any time.
But when we do call, there's no answer.
Oh, she's just responded to you. This confuses me because I've called you a few times. Could it be because of the network?
She clearly doesn't want to talk, and we really don't want to give her the money. We know that this is the exact pattern used to defraud thousands of people out of millions of dollars. People like Peter, also in Edmonton, is packing up memories and his mother's belongings.
There's probably nothing worse than to tell your family you've lost everything.
He's selling his mom's home to help pay back money he lost from when he was pig butchered too.
It feels awful.
Peter is worried about his professional reputation, so we've agreed to hide his identity.
How much did I get from you?
Probably close to $400,000.
It's huge.
It's everything I have. It's devastating.
There's no real seduction involved with Peter. He's actually the one to reach out first.
This all started with something you saw on Facebook.
I saw advertisements for cryptocurrency. It was in a time where I was just trying it out. I was very new and I needed
educated, probably is quite savvy with technology, with social media. They're out of work. They're seeking quite high risk employment opportunities. So they are desperate.
And even though they do it under duress, Sims says people like John might still get penalized once it's over.
The people who are trapped in this, who are forced to work, it's huge risk.
They are frequently detained, arrested.
So as you can see, family, there's so much stuff going on out here with the romance scammer. They also doing it through crypto fraud and a lot of stuff that's going on. So I just want you guys to be very careful out here. When you get on these dating sites, be very careful who you talk to, who you send money to. Never send any kind of money. Be very skeptical of what's going on out here. Because it's really bad. And so when you're getting on these dating sites, no matter what site it is, just be very careful giving out your personal information, your address, your credit card information, and again, never loan these cats any money. Never loan anything or anyone this money. So this is for fair use, and I thought I'll bring this to the YouTube family. Please thumbs up, like and share this video. And please, whatever you can, help support our channel through Cash App. That's GRC $mantrap. Whatever donation you get, whether it's 50 cents or $1, please support us through our channel as we try to get better in supporting you with great information. And like I said, this week we're going to talk about romance scammers and how to be safe. So the next videos we talk about some of the safe things you can do to protect yourself from romance scammers out there. So you guys take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day. And the Lord say the same here. I'll talk to you next week. Bye bye.